And our first speaker hails from Georgia's 1st Congressional District. He's a longtime friend of this organization, a steadfast ally to Israel and the Jewish people, and he's a candidate for U.S. Senate. Funny how that works. Would you please join me in welcoming Congressman Buddy Carter?
Well, thank you very much for having me here today. Before I begin, some brief comments. If you're a veteran or active military, will you please stand so we can recognize you? Thank you for your service to our country. Folks, it's because of these people right here that we're able to gather here tonight, able to celebrate together, able to make sure that we can congregate because of their service, and we thank you for your service to our country. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Buddy Carter. I have the honor and privilege of representing the entire coast of Georgia, the 1st District of Georgia in the United States Congress, and I'm running for the United States Senate, and let me tell you why. Because we need to get rid of Jon Ossoff. That's why. Ladies and gentlemen, Jon Ossoff does not represent the values of Georgia. You know, Georgians voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump for president last year. They deserve someone, Donald Trump deserves someone, who is going to support him and his America First policies in the United States Senate. Jon Ossoff does not do that. Jon Ossoff voted against prohibiting men from participating in girls' sports. Now, I'm the papi to 6 granddaughters. I do not want my granddaughters in the locker room with a biological male. I do not want them competing against biological males. Jon Ossoff does not represent the values of the state of Georgia. Jon Ossoff voted against prohibiting illegals from being on Georgia Medicaid, a Medicaid program that is meant as a safety net program for the most vulnerable in our society, yet he wants illegals to be on that program. That does not reflect the values of the state of Georgia. Jon Ossoff needs to go. That's why we need a MAGA warrior in the United States Senate, and that's why I'm running, because I have supported President Trump and his America First policies for the first administration while he was in, and now the last 9 months. And look what he's done in 9 months. I would submit to you that this president has achieved more in 9 months than any president in modern history. He has secured our border. Apprehensions are down 97%. He has made sure that our economy is humming. We passed the taxpayers' cut bill, the family's tax cut bill, also known as the One Big Beautiful Bill. And that is extremely important because we made sure that your taxes did not go up $5,000 a year like Jon Ossoff wanted them to. He voted against that. We voted to make sure that you don't have any tax on tips. We made sure that you don't have any tax on overtime. All of those things Jon Ossoff voted against. That's why we are working our ass off to get rid of Ossoff. He needs to go, and please forgive my flavorful language, but he needs to go. Folks, I've been a mayor, I've been a state representative, a state senator, and I've served in Congress. I started when I was 10 years old, so that explains all that, if you will. But I've served in numerous capacities, and I will tell you, it is time. It is time that we take Georgia values to the United States Senate so that we can support President Trump. And I want to make sure you know, I'm wearing a little pale pin. It's got a flag of the United States and of Israel. I wear this all the time, not just some of the time. I support Israel. Folks, I'm asking you for your vote for the United States Senate. We need to send a MAGA warrior to the Senate to support President Trump and his America First policies. We need to send someone proven who has shown that he will support President Trump. That's why I'm running again, to make sure that we get rid of Jon Ossoff. Thank you for having me here tonight. Thank you for being here. God bless you and God bless America.